Coin on.
Hey there, YouTube coin community. This is Dustin with CoinOp. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the most popular double dies in the 1980s and 1990s Lincoln Cent series. Now, I have been focused the last couple months heavily on Lincoln Cents. This will be the last video I'm doing on Lincoln Cents just for a little while. There's just a ton of varieties in the Lincoln Cent series. By far one of the easiest series to coin search. So I've been doing a lot on that. It's by far the cheapest series to coin search as well. It's not that hard. You go down to the bank and get a $25 box of pennies and sit down for a week and search. Well, anyhow, we're going to move right on into this. First of all, we are going to be taking a look at a 1980 double die adverse. This is listed as DDO-001. This is a class 5 double die. Now, the 1980 double die is pretty scarce. You're not going to find a whole lot of these out there. So when you do find one, these are always a nice find. Doubling can be seen on the date and on LIB of Liberty, the folds of the vest, and very lightly on other design elements. Now, this is a class 5 double die. If you do happen to find one of these, values on these range anywhere from $30 to $125 in circulated conditions, and uncirculated, meaning they haven't been circulated, anywhere from $150 to $220. Okay, we are taking a look at a 1982 double die reverse. This is a pretty rare one. This one is listed as DDR-001. This is a class 4 double die. Now, this is on the zinc small dates. This is on a zinc 1982 small date. Now, as I stated, this is a pretty rare variety. There are currently, I believe, only 5 known examples that have been found so far. If you do find one of these, it will be in pocket change. Now, doubling does show on all of the reverse design elements. So when you're looking over the reverse, you can see split serifs on the lettering. This is a very nice, very beautiful double die. And like I said, this is pretty rare. So if you do find one of these in circulated conditions, meaning if you found it in pocket change, they range from around $300 up to $800. And uncirculated examples range from $1,000 to $4,500. More so for nicer examples. And keep in mind, there are only a few on the market. So sky's literally the limit if you were to find one of these. Now we are going to take a look at a 1983 double die reverse. This is a class 4 double die. It's listed as DDR-001. This is one of the more popular double dies. You can find this one in the Red Book of Coins. In just about every searching guide that's out there, you will find this one. Doubling can be seen on the entire reverse. This is a very strong reverse double die. This is one of the top double dies in the Lincoln Cent series. Now, if you do find one of these, circulated examples tend to trade between $40 upwards of $130, and uncirculated examples tend to trade between $150 to $250, sometimes $300, and more so for much nicer, higher graded uncirculated examples. Now we are going to take a look at the 1984 double die adverse. This one is listed as DDO-001. This is a class 4 double die. This is, once again, a very popular double die. This one is listed in the Red Book, and it is listed in every searching guide that is out there. If you collect the double ear varieties, which myself, I do, and there are a lot more out there than you probably know, this is by far the most popular and most famous double-eared variety. Now, very strong doubling does show on the ear, the back of the head, the beard, and on the bow tie. Now, fortunately, for this one, there are a lot of examples out there, so it keeps the cost of it down, which is always good. So if you do find one of these when you're coin searching, they tend to range between $30 and $100 in circulated conditions, and $120 up to $300 in uncirculated condition. So do keep your eyes open for this one. Now we are going to move on to a very rare variety, one of my favorites, and I do not believe that this one gets the amount of publicity that it should. You are taking a look at a 1988 double ear variety. Now, this one does have various listings depending on which reference you're using. If you're looking at this one on dye.com, I do believe John Wexler lists this one as WDDO-009. If you're on Konicka's website, which is Variety Vista, I believe they list this one as DDO-003. And if you are on coppercoins.com, I believe Chuck Daltrey lists this one as DDO-010, DDO10. So, depending on which reference you're using, it has a different designation. But anyhow, doubling on this one shows as an extra ear. It is just as strong with the doubling, in my opinion, as the 1984 double ear. Now, currently, there are only about 3 known examples, so this one is pretty rare. They don't come on the market, so the values on them are kind of outdated, but I'll give you the known values. Circulated condition, anywhere from $30 to $100. Uncirculated, $150 to $300. But like I said, these have not been out on the market, so if you were to have one and put one up for sale, I guarantee you would fetch much higher prices than what I just spit out, because this is a pretty rare variety. Well, anyhow, keep your eyes open for it. It is out there, it is in pocket change, so do find one of these. I know I've been searching one for years. Okay, we are moving on to a 1994. This is a double die reverse. This is listed as DDR-001. This is a class 4 double die. Once again, this is a very popular variety. This one is in the Red Book, and it is listed in just about every coin searching guide that is out there. Now, in this variety, doubling does show as extra columns inside the last 2 memorial bays. Now, if you do happen to find one of these, they tend to trade for $20 to $60 in circulated condition, and $80 to $200 in uncirculated condition, and much more so for nicer, higher graded uncirculated examples. Like if you had an MS-67 example, it would definitely sell much higher than $200. Okay, now we are taking a look at a 1995 double die adverse. This is listed as DDO-001. This is a class 5 double die. Once again, this is a very popular variety. This is one of the biggest ones people like to coin search for. I know over the years coin searching, I have located 4 of these varieties coin searching. So you can definitely find these. These are definitely out there. It's a very popular double die. It is listed in the Red Book in just about every coin searching guide that is known. Now, very strong doubling does show on Liberty and on In God We Trust, but more so on the left side of the coin than the right side of the coin. You're going to find very mild doubling on the right side of the coin and next to no doubling at all on the date. Now, if you do find one of these, circulated examples tend to trade between $10 up to around $20, $25. Uncirculated examples tend to trade between $30 upwards of $60, and really nice higher graded uncirculated examples trade much more. Now we are going to take a look at a 1995D double die adverse. This one is listed as DDO-003. This is a class 5 double die. This is one that I don't think gets the publicity that it should. This is a very strong double die, and once again, this is a popular double die. I just don't see much about it out there that should be, because this is just a very beautiful double die. Now, doubling can be seen on the motto, on the date, and on the mint mark. Now, do keep in mind that in 1989, the mint changed how they do the mint marks. The mint mark is now part of the master hubbing, so repunched mint marks you're not going to find on any coins past 1989. So if you do see, like on this one, where the doubling doesn't just affect the design elements, it also affects the mint mark. That's because the mint mark was added on the master hubbing. Now, if you do find one of these, circulated examples tend to trade between $50 upwards of $150, and uncirculated examples tend to trade between $200 to $400, and more so for nicer, higher graded uncirculated examples. And finally, we are going to finish this up with a 1997 double die adverse. This is listed as DDO-001. This is a class 4 and a class 8 double die. Now on this one, doubling shows as an extra earlobe and an extra hair curl right on the top of the ear. Once again, this is another doubled ear variety. I absolutely love the doubled ear varieties. I just think they're really neat. There's some really cool ones on the Washington quarters, but there's a lot more doubled ear varieties out there than you probably would even realize. But this one is a very popular one. This one is listed in the Red Book. It is listed in just about every searching guide that is out there. When this first came out, values were much higher than they are now, but lots of examples have turned up over the years, so values have come down. If you do find one of these, they do tend to trade in circulated examples anywhere between $8 upwards of $30, and uncirculated examples tend to trade between $40 upwards of $70, and more so for much nicer, higher graded examples. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope it gave you something to look for. If you would like to help our channel, you can do so by hitting the thumbs up button. The more people hit the thumbs up button, the more it encourages YouTube to share our content with more and more people. So hit that thumbs up button. Of course, you can always help our channel by subscribing. The more subscribers, the better. Now, we do have a website. It is varietyerrors.com. Once again, that is varietyerrors.com. I will post a link down in the comments to it. If you were to go to our website, we do have a forum, so there's a spot for you to chat and talk. We do have some products up for sale. And one of the things that we have up right now, you can pre-order it. It is released on May 6th. I have written a coin searching guide on just the modern Lincoln cents. So it has all the stuff that you're going to find in the other coin searching guides, plus more. So there's a lot more varieties for you to look at that you can use as a reference while you are coin searching. If you would like to pre-order it, it's $20. That includes shipping, tax, everything. If you do pre-order it, well, when the printing is done and May 6th, when it is time for release, you will get an autographed copy. So head on over there, go check that out. Anyhow, just go check out our website in general. Once again, it is varietyerrors.com. If you would like to find myself or Mr. Robert Lawson, you can always do so over on Facebook in the Coin Op group on Facebook. You can always join in the fun. I will post a link down for that as well. Now, as I said, this is going to finish up the Lincoln Cent series for a little bit. I will come back to it because there are just a ton of varieties. The next video I believe I'm going to do is on piece dollar varieties. I have had requests for that, so I will do some of the piece dollar VAM varieties. We'll go over some of the more popular ones, so do keep your eyes open for that as well. And once again, thank you for your view.